We're off to our second house adventure. Cole's taking us to some open houses. I don't even know where they're at. Are they doozies?
They're okay. They're in Des Moines, but like it's just kind of nice to see like how different homes sort of feel.
Yeah. Are they just like different layouts?
Yeah, in like different neighborhoods. Like this isn't like in a sketchy neighborhood per se, but it's not like small town at all. Obviously.
Yeah.
It's kind of just it's an okay neighborhood.
Okay.
See you on the other side.
Okay. What did you think of the houses? We did. How many did we visit? 4?
4. So the first one was like in Des Moines, but like more of a quieter, nicer neighborhood.
Garbageville.
What was Garbageville?
It was kind of Garbageville.
What was?
That house.
Oh, the house. Yeah.
Yes.
The house wasn't like, it was just a typical like.
It's like old house.
It's just an old house, yeah. That was like, there's nothing flashy about it, but it was like, it was homey.
It was. You thought it was way more homey. I didn't think it was that homey.
I don't know.
It was just cold. Maybe that was why.
It's pretty much the same as the townhouse that we looked at. 3 bedrooms upstairs, a living space,
Yeah,
and then a basement. Like, no?
Okay, so that was the first one. The second one was more like West Des Moines, but like
On a busy
on
street.
a really busy highway.
Not a highway.
Street.
It's just a
what-
busy
whatever.
street.
Also Garbageville a little bit.
Well, yeah.
It was a big house. Like it had like
It had a lot of potential, but it was just dirty. Like,
yeah, it was just
people
it
are
was just
obviously
gross.
like living there, and they hadn't like cleaned up that much, or like they were preparing to move.
Yeah.
But it was bigger, I would say, especially for the price.
Mm-hmm.
Like
It was what like 190,
190, which like for that price and that like there's not a lot in that price range, especially that size, and a decent yard and a little patio deck thing. And
yeah, but also it's just like because we toured like 2 in Des Moines, so like I think it just reinforced that I really don't want to live like in Des Moines, and if I'm gonna live like in a suburb, like I want it to be like a suburbia more, and not like these are 50-year-old homes that are still really close together, and like they honestly have less yards than
it's
a lot
just
of
all
suburbia
cramped.
homes.
Yeah.
They just ran out of room.
Yeah.
And then the third house we looked at was like a higher price range and still kind of old, but it had some like really cool features. Like it had like a nice fireplace
In the living room
and the master bedroom.
Master bedroom.
And it had a walk-in closet in the master.
like a big walk-in closet.
Yeah. All the bedrooms were on the main floor, and there was 4 bedrooms on the main floor. And then the basement
It was
was
there's laundry in the basement, and then like
kind of.
another like secondary living space.
Yeah.
Man cave sort of thing.
But it was $250, and it wasn't like I wasn't.
If I'm gonna
obsessed with
spend
the neighborhood.
$250,000, I'm gonna get
a new house.
something nicer than that.
Yeah.
In a nicer area,
Yeah.
I guess.
And the last house,
Was a townhome newsflash out of nowhere.
yeah,
Which
and surprise, we loved it.
yeah, it was really nice. Obviously it's just new, like the bells and whistles. It's really flashy, but it's like
So it had like kind of a small like kitchen and dining area and like living room on the main floor, but it didn't feel like too small. It had like a full like actual pantry, like a coat closet. I don't know what else was in there for. It didn't feel like too small. It felt just like cozy, not like small.
mm-hmm.
And then upstairs there were 3 bedrooms.
Two full bathrooms.
The master bedroom had gorgeous windows. It had a huge like walk-in bathroom with dual vanity, and then a walk-in closet.
For all your stuff, and then a small closet for me.
It did have a separate closet for Colin. And then there were 2 like just normal bedrooms, one with a walk-in closet, and then another really big bathroom with 2 sinks.
Yeah.
And then a full laundry room, which like you could put so much stuff in that laundry room. Like
I didn't realize
like, some
it until I
shelving
saw
units
it
or
like
something.
again in the second house.
Yeah,
Or the second
it was
one.
big. And then there's also a basement. It wasn't finished, but it was a decent sized basement. Like
Yeah, or it's like you could have like a lot of storage down there, but then also like
There was hookups if you wanted to put a bathroom.
Which I don't
think
already
we'd really.
2.5.
I don't think we'd really need to.
I don't know.
Just go upstairs.
You never need more than 2.5.
Yeah, unless we ended up putting like another bedroom, which I doubt
Not
we
in a
would.
town hall. We wouldn't make it 4.
Yeah. Just another living area and some storage probably. But I think it was like $234, which is really high for like a townhouse.
Townhome. Like if we're
But it had other features that we didn't talk about. There was a pool. There's like a really nice playground. It's like
a lot of like walking. It's like really like naturey and that sort of stuff. So it was like really open. It didn't really seem like you were in a city, you know. It had the feel like
a cute little neighborhood.
Like if you were like in like just outside of a small town, like in a little neighborhood, and it just so happens that small town is like Milwaukee, like the hugest, you know.
Yeah, it was fun. We have a couple more visits this week, so we're still trying to figure out like styles and everything. Of like, we really liked the 2-story, which I think that's our number one like style of home.
It just makes it feel so much more like a house.
Yeah,
homey.
But we have 2 houses that we're visiting that are ranch style, but they're actual homes, like not townhouses.
Yeah,
so we'll see how that feels.
We'll see how. Yeah. And if you're able to like finish the basement, it would give it a lot more of a feel. Like, I don't know. I can think of a lot of houses that I've been in that like didn't like just had the basement and not like the top, and the basement was finished and was really nice, and it felt like a home. Like,
yeah, I don't know. I really want the second story, but we'll see.
We'll see, and I don't know. It's just also like the price. Like if we can get like these are two
an actual house.
Like these were both like a Hubble homes or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So like. And the sizes are about the same, like then the features are probably going to be pretty similar, but like if one you have an actual yard, it's $30,000 cheaper.
Yeah. I feel like I don't anticipate buying that townhouse, but it was nice to look at.
Yes, it opened the possibility of maybe a townhome if it was like cheap. Like if it was like a townhome in like the 160 range, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So we'll see where these visits take us, and we will see you after we've seen more houses. The master closet. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised, like, the master only has one sink, but... I'm kind of surprised the master only has one sink. Yeah. But I bet you could change that.
I also don't think it's that big. You think it's that big of a deal?
No. But it's like, if it's not that much more to get it, I would just get it.
It's nice. Especially like now, like there's 2 bathrooms. If I needed to spit.
Yeah, that's true.
I would agree. If we had 1 bathroom, I would.
Feeling good? Yeah. So okay, we just looked at the perfect
Rachel
house.
Has found the house of her dreams.
Oh my, it was perfect. I mean, I saw some clips of it, but like, perfect layout. All the bedrooms are upstairs. We definitely. I don't want to settle for a 1-story.
Yeah, we've established
like,
that. It just seems so much.
It just seems like an apartment. It seems. I can't even speak. I'm speechless by its beauty. It was just like, because we looked at a 1-story in Monroe, and we're kind of like, like the layout was kind of weird, and it was a 1-story. It had a really big basement, but I don't think that's worth it.
I remember, so like we were walking into the 2-story, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, this is at least $40,000 more, and she says it's less.
Yes, it was cheaper than the ranch style, which I'm shocked at.
It's less square footage.
Like, yeah, this one was 1,500 finished.
Yeah,
I think.
I know, it's
because it also had a basement unfinished, but it was a lot smaller. But who cares?
I think that's what made the other one more expensive, because it's expensive to like build basements. But why don't you just build up? Exactly.
I hate having a big, dark, ugly basement anyway. Like, I'd rather just have the space in a usable area and not like a dungeon prison. Like, I'm sorry, but I would not have my living room in the basement.
Yeah. I wouldn't pay $230 and have that.
No. Because this one was like $225 is the one that we looked at. which the base price or whatever. So with extra items, I don't really know, but
Yeah.
it was perfect. So now we're gonna go. The agent is gonna tell us what community, if we wanted to get the same plan in Altoona. So we're gonna see where that area would be, and then we'll have to compare like the commute and like pricing and stuff to see like, because we could get one in Monroe, I think. Like there was an empty lot, and then it didn't look like there were other communities besides like Altoona and Ankeny, and I'm really surprised there's one in Monroe, but there's not in like.
It's so random.
Yeah,
Like,
it's such a weird little town.
Why are they building so much in Monroe?
I don't know. But also like we have time, so like if they end up doing one in like a different community, like in Carlisle or like Norwalk or something, that would be good too.
That'd be super nice.
Yeah, if they like came all of a sudden, they're like, oh, we're doing a community in like Norwalk, I'd be like, okay, sold.
Yeah, or Van Meter.
Or Van Meter or where else? DeSoto, yeah. It's just it's not that bad of a commute. Like this is this is no different than like 65 or like 80 at some spots.
Yeah, no, this is a highway.
Yeah. It's not like Swan, we're on a little like gravel road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is half an
It is
hour.
like a 40-minute commute. So.
And it would be over an hour to either of our parents' houses.
Yeah, that's true. I think like we can rule out Monroe for the location, but I want this house in a different place.
Yes. I would pay more just to be closer. Like, it's not that much more.
No.
Because you're going to be saving in gas.
Yeah, exactly.
Alone, so.
And like there's just, I don't know. I hope when we drive through Altoona, I really want to like take a close look at stuff and.
Yeah, hopefully she can get like an address to us.
Yeah, that'd be really good. But right now we're off to get ice cream at this place she recommended in Prairie City, so that'll be fun. But I'm so excited. She took our picture outside of the house, and like the only thing I would have changed was they picked ugly counters. Like they were this weird gray. They had a weird counter like extension off that was just gonna be their dining room table, which I mean like it's a nice idea, but we have a nice table that I would want to use. So
it's interesting.
And everything else was perfect. They had black fixtures and white everything, like white cabinets and stuff, and it was just the perfect floor color. It was so nice. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, it's
like
perfect.
I'm sold at this point.
Walk-in closets.
Yes.
What more do you want?
Nothing. It was perfect.
It's 2.5 bathrooms.
Yeah.
Like,
plus a potential of a third bathroom downstairs. If we really wanted to.
I don't understand why it's cheap.
I don't know.
Like that house in Waukee would be $320.
Yes. So, guess we'll see. I might film if we go through Altoona and like look at the street or whatever just to see. But I'm so excited.